The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. We may be on our bracket stage now, but we have a pools rematch to start it off. It is the number 1 seed Yoschi112 and the 8th seed TetrisAttakr. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners TetrisAttakr Speedrun Tournament 2022. I am your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart, joined by 6 and 6. We are definitely starting this one off. It may be a rematch, but it's going to be a banger all the same, and Yoshi is as fast as ever.
We're going to see the run of Yoshi domination if everything aligns right, and seeing if anybody has a chance to even halt him for just a little bit. And this and all of the matches in the main bracket are going to be spicy no matter what actually happens in the end.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's actually seen Yoshi do a bunch of runs without resetting, so it's going to be interesting to see how he reacts in this seemingly relatively new environment. I don't know how this is going to go down, but we can't wait to see it all go down. We'll bring that to you in just a little bit. But first, if you're just tuning in to this game for the first time, you're not exactly sure how it all works, and anytime Yoshi is involved, sparks will be flying, so it will get disorienting. In any case, allow me to take a couple minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. TetrisAttakr is a match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in August 1996 for North America and November 1996 for Europe. It was also broadcast on the Japanese Teleview service from November 1996 until the service was discontinued in June 2000. As a match 3 puzzle game, if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you'll need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can quickly add up if stacked correctly. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear and then have the panels directly above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will also make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. That said, due to the way this game handles combo garbage as well as the overall speed of these opponents, you will almost exclusively see our players make them run out of time through timely garbage attacks. Easy mode has 10 stages, normal mode has 11 stages, and hard and V-hard, as we call it, have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. We have now made it to our bracket stage, and now the stakes get real. We go all V hard all the time, just how we did when we started these TetrisAttakr tournaments at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners. This is now double elimination, so one match loss does not knock you out, but 2 match losses will. So you're going to have to be at your best here, especially now that the matches are best of 7. So it's going to take 4 wins on the hardest difficulty in the game in order to win the match. And it's gonna get crazy. We're gonna be trying to play through a winners round and a losers round every single week until we get through to the end. This tournament is currently scheduled to end on the Memorial Day weekend. So that should give you some idea as to how long this stage is going to go, and what these players are playing for in terms of bragging rights is that spot in Grand Finals, the winner's spot in Grand Finals, where they will get a 1-0 lead heading into that match being best of 9. So first to 5 wins. So that's going to be insane when it gets to that point. We are also, though, playing for a prize pool that we started doing at the end of the last Pokemon Puzzle League tournament, and the response has been very, very touching, to say the least. So thank you all to everyone who's been putting into the prize pool so far, including from our friends at NASA Marathon, who, thanks to a little egging on by our own tech guru, Dark Aries, threw in another $100 into the pool. And thank you, Gabish, for demonstrating what happens when you throw in your support to the prize pool. There's a link on screen to enter and throw in your donations, but you can throw in your Twitch bits, as it was just demonstrated, and also portions of your subscriptions to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun will add a little bit to that pot as well. And you can see those payouts on screen. 40% to the winner, so we've jokingly referred to this as the Yoshi Winners Fund, because I mean, we take a look at this. Bracket 6. It seems like Yoshi has a very, very straightforward path to the winners final between TetrisAttakr, Tayman, and Foxyman. I'm hard pressed to think about anyone who's going to pose a significant challenge to Yoshi. What do you say on that?
If you divided all of the participants into tiers, the top tier would be entirely Yoshi. There's just this divide that earlier matches have shown is extremely difficult to overcome. I think Yoshi did drop one game, but that was really silly shenanigans in a lower speed difficulty that kind of like caps what you can do with your speed. This is all Blood Red V hard, which where I think Yoshi has the ability to access anything that the rest of the players only can on a speed like easy mode. So huge built-in advantages just from his abilities so far, right there.
It's gonna be such an uphill climb for anyone that has to take on Yoshi in this tournament, but especially so for TetrisAttakr, because believe it or not, it was TA who had his best V hard of the tournament against Yoshi, and it was still rather woefully short, even against Yoshi's slowest V hard of the pool stage, 8 flat compared to 847. On paper, this does feel like a massive mismatch, and it would be a massive upset. I would say this would be a bigger upset than U6 beating FFR last year. So, do you think TetrisAttakr has any real shot at it?
The variance of V hard just comes from the AI the AI getting chances to troll, but the thing is, if you watch Yoshi's attacks, able to drop like not only is the sufficient amount of garbage, but like with less shake time than average than other people, it's just so much fewer opportunities to troll. It can still happen, especially late in the cave, but it's probably going to take like multiple troll clears while TA is playing his best and dodging the scary clears as well. It's so one game can happen some of the time to TA. I very doubt more than that unless there's the kind of tilt factor that I haven't seen in Yoshi having to commit to multiple no reset runs in a row, which I haven't seen so far, but just given the previous matches, I don't think that seems to be really an issue, so Yoshi 4-0 sweep most of the time, maybe 4-1 if things break a certain way.
Yeah, I mean, the only real unknown we have in terms of Yoshi's play is not. I personally have not seen him do too much no reset grinding, not resetting the runs when the Lungefish and Raphael inevitably get too low on their stack and make you lose too much time. I don't know how Yoshi's going to react to that. I just remember in the last time Yoshi was in a match with this much stakes, it was the grand finals of the 2019 tournament in Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, and I did see. Well, I didn't see it at the time because I was racing against Yoshi, but. Looking back, I did see Yoshi self-destruct a couple of times, leading to some easily blown races in there. I don't know how much Yoshi has changed in that time. I mean, we'd be remiss to not mention that Yoshi, during our little break between stages, did set a new V-Hard record with a 643. So Yoshi is definitely playing at his fastest that we've ever seen to this point. I wonder how many of those strategies Yoshi will end up using in this match, because watching that run back, it was almost exclusively X3 chains with so many combos, and that's not really safe. Like I remember trying to do that last night in my practice. Restricting myself to just X3 chains and forming all the other combos that I can. If you can't get to all the other combos, if you can't see them very well, you're going to run into problems. And we just don't know what kinds of problems we'll see Yoshi run into. But we will find out in just a little bit what this situation will do to both of our players. Let's get it going. The number 1 seed Yoschi112, the number 8 seed TetrisAttakr, kicking off our bracket play starting right now.
Okay.
Alright, let me engage in some audio balancing. Right now, in Yoshi's warm-up, doing what everyone else wishes Yoshi would do sometimes, just stop. Because my goodness, you see on the highest speed there the chains that Yoshi is able to make. That Yoshi has very, very few peers in the PvP scene, much less at this speed that we're playing out. This is child's play compared to what Yoshi has been through before. So it's gonna be something else. Let me go ahead and let our players know that we are ready to start, and then we will kick off this best of 7 match. Yes, you can see the 4 stars at the bottom middle of the screen waiting to be filled in. There are there are going to be plenty of opportunities for that, and Yoshi playing the password metagame already with the good luck TA. Believe me, TA is going to need it.
Good luck multiple times, every single stage. Yeah, I think even if Yoshi does stick to short attacks and ends up getting cleared, in VR that's not really a big deal if they're only clearing like a little chain. If things fall directly onto the garbage from the garbage to chain, that could get trolly, but usually they're not going to have enough time to make another clear, so it's just uphill no matter how you slice it. Here we go.
Alright, game 1 is underway. And yeah, we're already seeing a fair bit of what makes Yoshi a little bit slow by his standards, but 7 lines required just ends up being a fair number to shoot for in V-Hard, I would say.
He knew exactly what he needed to send. Lakitu downstacked more, but he found some immediate follow-up combos to not add any more time than necessary.
Like as you like to say at 6, you see the weaving of the combos within these chains. Yoshi is arguably the best in our tournament at that specifically. So that's just going to be one of the many things that TetrisAttakr was going to have to overcome. And it's not like TA's on a bad start. Like
no, that was a high bumpty. That was an appropriate attack. You just got to clear in. Yep.
Yeah, the times are like, what, 18 and 20 so far? We would love to take times like those. But we see this from we saw this from Yoschi112 when things went bad. Just go to X3 chains and just make all of the combos. And like TetrisAttakr is not as fast with the cursor, needs to make chains a little bit bigger, and you know what, for an 8-line required stage there, that one did pretty good, but Yoshi's on another level.
The players are finding the appropriate killers, but it's just like how much you need to send depending on how fast you can get your opening attack. Wow, yeah. When you send attacks that fast, there's even less of a chance that the opponent has cleared much at all, so they start with even higher stacks, so it's like doubly effective.
Ooh, TetrisAttakr Wiggler down to 3 lines. That's a very, very unfortunate development. Oh, but Yoshi's Froggy went down to 3 lines, and now it's 9 lines required. So not a super fortunate stage, but Yoshi just follows up with so many 8 combos and 9 combos, it doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't get super punished.
The only scary thing is when they downstack that much, but the extra combos were there and no punishment by a top row clear.
Another 3 chain.
Iblarg
that's
able to get to anything.
A 9-second stage. Oh, like some of these stages will definitely raise their stacks up early and enable those. I mean, you get to those kinds of cheesy stages. Yeah, this is about what I expected.
Ooh, fish raised.
Yeah, lunch fish.
Fish having to put up another chain. Okay. Should be good after the combos here, left and right pillars.
Lunchfish and Raphael tend to not raise their stacks super aggressively at the beginning, and they're so fast with the clearing things that I found on average that you need to send an extra line to
LP chain for
each of
TA.
them to
That's a quick kill.
win each stage. And yep. TetrisAttakr is doing what he needs to do, doing what he can do right now. Just hold on. And another 9 combo follow up, and oh wow, the 8 combo garbage clear Tetra Raphael. No time. TetrisAttakr lagging some chains. Chains are building up the X6 really quickly, and Lunchfish also going for a 5 combo garbage clear. These foes are getting greedy, and our players are getting rewarded for it. Now that we've headed into the Cave of Wickedness, which, by the way, I believe Yoshi entered Cave of Wickedness about 4:30-ish. Some stupid low time, so that's amazing in itself.
That's unbelievable, and also perfectly believable.
Now that we are in the Cave of Wickedness, you could kind of get away with being a little more aggressive. But, you know what? This cave is not rewarding Yoshi for his aggression right now.
Okay, but a lot of extra combos and chains are coming in now, so it's just now about when Hookbill decides to stop. But he's got a lot of stuff built up. Buying extra time to find clears off the top, but not going for them, still going for little chains. Triangles in time? Yes. Is anything chain off here? No. Okay.
Bit out of position from Hookbill.
That's just gonna happen sometimes.
We'll see how much time TetrisAttakr was able to make up on that. And honestly, not a great formation to set up a bunch of stuff, but is able to orient the chains in a good way to hit a lag chain.
This Hookbill, how much shake after the down stack?
Small garbage blocks to follow up. Oh, the 7
just barely gets there.
Combo gets the clear.
Yoshi's already sent his attack to Plant.
And Plant
who doesn't have time to get to the top.
Well. This lead is already getting out of control. Oh man, TetrisAttakr Hookbill not really letting him take advantage. He made up like 13 seconds on Yoshi's
Convenient second tiers.
Hookbill, but Yoshi's already on to Kamek. 2 stages to go. The way Yoshi finds 5 combos and 8 combos and 9 combos, definitely one of the better case studies out there on how to play this game at the very highest level, though you might get a bit discouraged by the raw cursor speed.
Short attacks didn't work, but it's all combos coming out, so there's no shake time, and Kamek doesn't have any convenient clears.
Oh, hello!
Wow.
That's a plant. That's a piranha plant for TetrisAttakr. That's
yeah,
gotta
that quick kill.
make it feel good.
Okay, this is Bowser trolling range some of the time. It's still going to require very good fortune from EA's perspective.
Oh, a little early on that swap from Yoshi, but Bowser's not taking advantage too much.
It technically tops him up, but he's going to do a lot of chains that'll downstack that immediately.
That's the next 4 chain. That's going to waste a little bit of time.
Extra chains coming up. It's all combos. It's so risky. Okay, so it's going to be full panels.
Oh, there's probably going to be a chain
attack
here.
on Kamek, but Kamek clears as well.
A 10 combo!
Bowser's showing off his skills.
My goodness.
It's all combos again. Bowser gets hung up on that 4 combo on the left side to time out.
Oh,
that's an interesting way to kill him.
My goodness gracious. So good news for TetrisAttakr. That was Yoshi's slowest V-hard of the tournament. Bad news, still an 8-12. Officially an 8-12, and that is going to give Yoshi star number 1. Good gracious. This is quite the worthy run from TetrisAttakr on his own right. Some of the cave stages have been quite nice. This Bowser's not being quite nice, but you still hope for anything. Like these players, especially, be hoping for anything in the low 9-minute range at their top. But that's a 9:15 for our 8 seed. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, all of his attacks were pretty solid. They, just come down at mortal speed and not Yoshi speed.
Oh man, that just shows you how a fierce Cave can be. Because remember, Yoshi basically entered Cave at about 4:30, and even he spent close to half of his run in Cave. So Cave is definitely Cave of Awakeness is definitely going to play a role in how fast these runs end up going.
Yeah, when attacks have more single blocks like that, if the AI does clear, it turns into a lot of panels, and the final opponents can actually stall with those panels they made for quite a long time. Still requires unfortunate happenings. But yeah, there's things that having a lot of short attacks will open up possibilities for. There's just a bunch of stalling if you just hit a big block and starts getting cleared on. Either way, the game will drive you crazy.
Alright, our game 2 is about to get underway. We are relatively synced up on the start, which is nice to see, and already there's an 8 combo Yoshi could have went for at the very beginning that he decided against, and just went for other 8 combos throughout the chain. And it's still a 13-second kill from Yoshi, and TetrisAttakr right behind with a 17. Two pretty good starts from both our players, I must say, but again, I think you alluded to this earlier, Six. There's a significant tech difference between these two players, and it's going to show itself more in these early stages.
Ooh, Bumpy getting some combos. There's not enough stop time to downstack. Yoshi has been sending more combos, so okay, got there in time. Bumpy didn't take her to the right pillar. TA's Bumpy chains into another clear. Has he sent enough follow-up? I think he has.
That's fine.
Small differences adding up.
Okay, I think Yoshi might have wanted some more combos in that chain. The chain looked like it was a bit interrupted. Yoshi sent 6 lines, needed 8. Gonna have to reload. But,
He's one of the only players that's like sending panic chains rather than panic combos. There we go.
Oh, TetrisAttakr made up a lot of ground with that 12. Let's go.
Good doggo. Good right pillar.
We're not gonna hashtag blame Poochie for this one. Well, Yoshi might, but the TetrisAttakr has nothing to complain about. Oh, Yoshi trying to do a last-second swap to slide an extra panel in for a chain extension. Didn't seem to matter too much. Looked like Wiggler had an answer for Yoshi's stack no matter when it dropped.
Tears need to find like 3 more lines, gets them now, but that took a while to top him off.
Yeah, you really gotta feel a little bit discouraged at this juncture when you get a 28, but when it's Yoshi on the other side.
Only takes care of 1.
See an 11 like that. I don't think if I was an avid watcher of my tournament opponent, I don't know if I'd be wanting to watch Yoshi, because I'd be too discouraged.
Okay, weaving in so many combos, but Frog going to row 2 just refuses to accept that. The 8 combo should top him off if he doesn't get to the second tier, and he doesn't. While trying to stall on Yoshi's side, doesn't take care of the big blocks. That's a nice 14.
It does seem like Yoshi's taking a bit more safely. I'm seeing more X4 chains from Yoshi than what I saw in his 643 record. Like the safe strategy, according to Yoshi, is something to make a little bit bigger chain, but only a little bit. Like that's still an X4. Unfortunately,
to row 3. Yoshi's got to come up with 3 more lines. Oh, 4 more lines?
That will work.
Okay.
That is what I call a little slow burn to the top of the screen, the field, inching upward to the very top for the kill. That's what I refer to as a slow burn. Saw that burn Luntrish very slowly there.
Okay, weaving in 6 combos and 8 combos into that chain. Should be sufficient to get fish. Unfortunately, flat fish. Oh, trying for a greedy combo and actually gets there. No chains coming off of this, so should be a good... Where's the other garbage? Thank you.
Oh my. Oh my. 440 cave entry for our number 1 seed. This consistently under 5 minutes in the cave. Like, I actually don't know anyone else in the field that is able to do that. A few too many blues there for Yoshi clearing unexpectedly. Again though, the reactions are so
single
quick.
lines. It's all converting into panels. This is the risk. There's a high chance that stuff's going to drop into a chain, like one does there. And now how long is he going to chain off of this? To a 4 chain.
Oh, the combos!
Gets confused again, like swapping against a garbage block and just wasting time.
Oh, that's kind of what we try to go for in Pokemon Puzzle League, but we don't get to see it here because combo garbage usually gets oriented to the top of the garbage queue. Like it's always going to fall before always falling after the chain garbage. So that is very nice that we get to see something.
That was pretty
like
slick.
that.
3 chain to another 3 chain, and that way, if there's another garbage clear, it's only going to pop 1 row at a time, and Plant doesn't even get 1.
Yeah, I think Tayman would be proud of those pillars. The pillars on the other side supporting that garbage. It's really nice to see. Okay. TetrisAttakr hook build needs to calm down. That was a rather massive chain, rather huge distraction. And a quick 3 chain, 6 combo on the back end. Has a 9 combo at the ready, another 8 combo right here.
Gives up the chain.
Line upon line upon line.
Going for the down stack. He's low on stop time, but has that convenient chain
off the garbage.
It's going to reset. More panels falling. He is down stacking up at the top.
That's all it takes. It just takes
Yoshi already
one
has more
clear.
combos ready.
Nice plant from TetrisAttakr. The lead, however, is fully cemented at 1 full stage, though, with 1 stage to go. Yoshi will be getting an opportunity to get a better Bowser and set somehow an even better time than his last run. Like that seems very hard to believe. Very few
Yoshi has to
combos
cut
on
the
that
chain
3
right
chain.
there. It doesn't top Bowser off. He's going to get more combos here. Working it up to a 9.
Going all out of the way to making that 9 combo.
Bowser has more chains. He's going to downstack even more. More combos need to come in if he wants to kill him that way. now they're coming in.
Hmm.
Oh.
TetrisAttakr.
Starting to run out of room. It's bounced into a large chain. Chains off these and it's going to clear. He isn't a large attack to Kamek, but he's going to clear that as well.
Oh, Kamek's out of position, though.
Might die here.
And so is Bowser. Bowser runs out of time, and again, some more good news for TetrisAttakr. That was also Yoshi's slowest V-hard of the tournament to this point. Bad news, it's still an 8:21. Still faster than anything TetrisAttakr's put up in the pool stage. Oof. Goodness gracious. Let's go ahead and give Yoshi that second star. Gonna get into a habit of that I can already tell. Oh, TetrisAttakr not sending enough combos here. Bowser's gonna get a chain off the garbage, doing a little lag chaining of his own. X7 onto TetrisAttakr's stack, and if TA does not have Bowser topped off, Bowser's gonna be living for a long time.
Yeah, it's not quite enough, and here starts inserting the problem. He's going to cut it off and try and drop more garbage here. Is that enough?
Oh, and conched.
It's barely enough. Okay.
Oh, that is what we've come to call the conch kill, named after Galloping Conch, who's been so enthusiastic in tracking those. It's also known as a crush kill, where the opponent is left with 0 moves whatsoever. And just like that, TetrisAttakr finishes at a 941. Okay for a lot of opponents, but this whole tournament might as well be Yoshi's Island at this point. That is not going to be good enough for this one, I'm afraid.
You know, the way Yoshi sends a lot of light attacks, even on the later stages, to try and minimize the shake time, it will greatly decrease the chance of winning those stages based on the AI completely running out of moves. And instead, timing out because they're out of position somewhere trying to get a garbage clear.
There is something to be said for minimizing that shake time, though, and the garbage does shake considerably more once you get the garbage sizes past X3. So there's definitely some galaxy brain next level thinking at play with Yoshi's attacks, and it has been proving itself to be very effective in this one.
Yeah, I think that most players can't send little combos at the rate that a lot of V-hard AI is going to downstack at, but with Yoshi's speed and awareness, he rarely encounters that kind of problem.
Race room timer is counting down. We are starting this game 3 post-haste. I wonder if there's anything TetrisAttakr can do to find more combos in his chains. Taking his time to set up the 8 combo right there. So I don't know. Maybe there is a page to be taken out of Yoshi's book after all.
Nice.
Oh, but that Lakitu's getting really low.
If this drops here, okay, that works.
That was almost a 3-line conch kill for TetrisAttakr's Lakitu. Unfortunately, Yoshi just does it that much better.
Left right pillars for Bumpty, buys time with a chain, extra combos coming in now to not make that a problem.
That chain just barely kept that bumpy stage from being an 11.
He is lag chaining in a not just chains, but chains with combos. Unfortunately, this is the second opponent in a row that's gone basically all the way to the bottom.
Oh, that extra chain almost didn't let the combos breathe. Is that another 9, Yoshi?
Wowie.
Come on.
Wowie zowie.
Our Twitch chat has a command we can type for telling things to calm down, exclamation mark, calm down. So, how about an exclamation mark, calm down, Yoshi? Jeez, 'cause we're not worthy. We're really not worthy of this kind of performance.
Yoshi intentionally cuts because Wiggler is like 7-5 high. Okay. That's all he needs.
Alright, TetrisAttakr following up enough on Poochie for a 20. And 20s are definitely serviceable times for a bunch of matchups. This might be the one. This might be the one matchup in the entire field where that can't be set. And look at that, Yoshi sliding in a panel at the last second to. Actually, I think we would classify that as a catch. Kind of catching that as it's landing. That's frame perfect. And this does.
PA got in a great short attack, but Wiggler just downstacks really low again to deny the quick kill.
Yeah, the timing has not always been there when TetrisAttakr is sent quickly. Seems like TA's taken more time to send bigger attacks though. This nothing. This world's different from Yoshi's quick approach.
Oh, that million lines of combos needed after that initial attack, but got there.
Man, Yoshi's one of the best at following up with all the extra combos as needed. As you mentioned, 6, Yoshi throws more panic chains and panic combos.
Yeah, because he can get there and separate them. Extras coming in now as fish down stacks, but find it sufficiently.
8 lines required, as tends to be for Lungefish. Oh no, TetrisAttakr still 1 line short on Froggy. This lead is out of control now.
Yeah, this is what happens when you can't weave in the combos as fast as needed to keep up with V-hard opponents downstacking.
Oh, is Raphael gonna have any moves left? Not in time. This is the fastest cave entry yet. Are you kidding me, Yoshi? What in the world are we supposed to do against you? Besides cry. That's a very solid attack from TetrisAttakr on the Blarg.
Another very good save. He's not going to get to the right pillar. That's a good kill.
But we are at our patent pending 2-stage lead with 4 stages to go. And Yoshi throwing another strong, quick attack onto Hookbill, but Hookbill's going to waste a little bit of time with that chain.
Left and right pillars. He doesn't have anything on the downstack, so there he goes.
That separation of the stack with those chasmic pillars. You're leaving Hookbill at 5 minutes. Like we hope to enter Hookbill's stage at 5 minutes. This is insane. Nice Lungefish from
combo
TetrisAttakr. Oh,
all singles.
Wait.
Is Plant gonna get the chains on the bottom? Okay,
now Plant starts chaining. Not much though.
Okay, going back to the
Jeez, that was almost like a 10-second stage.
Yeah, Plant changing directions after missing that chain setup and then just not having the time left. That was somewhat fortunate.
Man,
I think it should be a dead Raven. Okay.
There we go. Like Lungefish and Raven treated TetrisAttakr relatively nicely there.
Very high Kamek. So Yoshi's going to do a
Oh, the
short
chain's
attack.
starting though. Oh, that was an interesting direction for Kamek to attempt to start that.
More Hocus Pocus coming.
Oh, the
Extra combo playing
scam
now.
clears the timer scam. Just making random matches. You can't die while panels are popping.
And I found a
So,
chain. Now he has a lot of panels to work with for a lot of chaining. Here come more small attacks from Yoshi.
Oh
No,
this
that
is
too
this
because
is
of that time bot with
TetrisAttakr
the
chance.
because of that time bot with the chains from before. This is that risk I was talking about. The exact risk that could bring TA back into this. Small attacks versus big attacks. Each one having the pros and cons. We are seeing the cons of it coming up. Yoshi now being pinned, so I hope this is enough combos.
Oh, TetrisAttakr
Waiting
was
for
one
Kamek.
line away from getting his fourth 20 and under stage in a row. TetrisAttakr was doing a valiant effort to get back in this race, but Yoshi still has an opportunity for a sub-8 time. Like Yoshi's been close to that all match long, and this might be his best chance. So many combos in that X3 chain, so effortless.
This would be where if I was rematch, I would go for a heftier attack, but Yoshi's still confident in the shorter attacks. Bowser is bringing himself low. Still has the opportunity for a clear and gets to it with the hearts.
Oh, is Bowser in position to get a response
Nothing's
here?
chaining here,
Oh,
but Bowser finds stall time to
Jeez.
get there anyway.
TetrisAttakr finally
finally
finished
did
his
a plant.
plant at 116. And Bowser still going off.
Now Yoshi needs to get like 5 or 6 or 7 lines with only half of his board because Bowser already has some garbage on him. He does get it.
That
And raises
presence
stack
of
in
mind
time
to
to have
raise
more
the
ammo.
stack to counteract that
Okay.
X9 chain that Bowser went off on.
Because this almost became a problem on Kamek, but he had just barely enough combos for Kamek to fall. This
Kamek,
looks good. Okay, second tier, because stop time.
lots of screen shaking, but TetrisAttakr just trying to make sure that Kamek is topped off. Does not want to end up in the situation that Yoshi was into for just a bit, and that is going to do it for Yoshi. That was going to be the shot. That was going to be TetrisAttakr's shot to win a race in this match. It's an 857 for our overall #1 seed, and it's very telling when Yoshi is extremely disappointed in a time that's barely 9 minutes.
I mean, it's almost certainly above average for him, but it was just like mostly the cons of what those short attacks can do if you get cleared on, how it can snowball multiple times like that. Like, it's how you get world records, but if it goes wrong, there isn't that much you can do besides keep repeatedly topping them off and hoping. Nice, Bowser.
Alright, that is one that TetrisAttakr could be fine with at the end. Unfortunately, 10:02 gonna be very disappointing from TetrisAttakr. I mean, both players are objectively getting worse throughout. Just TetrisAttakr's trending in the direction opposite of where he needs to go to come back in this. That said, Yoshi has done enough to win the 3rd star. So we'll be moving on to Game 4, and TetrisAttakr will be trying what he can, I would think, to avoid that sweep. But man, I don't know, Six. What can TA do at this point?
grow 2 more fingers to tap the D-pad more? Probably just all be super aware of how many lines needing to send and just trying to get there with whatever you need to do, whether it involves combos or just bigger chains. Possibly taking a couple more seconds to pre-set up more combos or lag chains to be able to send something in a batch like that. It's very tricky and requires a ton of foresight, though.
And it's just amazing. We talk about the margin of troll having an impact on how these times will play out, but even with the margin of Yoshi's troll, there's still no overlap in their times. So here we go. Game 3 is underway. I wonder if Yoshi got off to a bit of a late start.
Is that the streamer or is that the player? Yeah.
I mean, I know in my view, I saw Yoshi's...
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter right now. That will be something to think about, because I saw in real time the timer on racetime.gg count down while Yoshi was still in the middle of preloading VHard. So that'll be interesting to see later what Yoshi's time ends up being for this race. And
Hopefully attack seems right.
yeah, I'm not sure. Like we had a little bit of a jump in the video, and I'm not sure how bumped he got to that. Oh boy.
Oh no, another low bumpty from TA. This happened like 4 times in the first half of his game last time.
Oof.
Yeah.
Very, very unfair.
And it seems to be happening again.
So, like, sometimes you just want to sit and watch, because
Doggo.
this play is so pretty, and you can see the gears turning for TetrisAttakr to find extra lines.
One unintended cutoff, but it might work here. Yeah, he's not gonna have time to... No, the convenient 3-pop! Wow, bad doggo. No.
Okay,
Back in your
okay,
cage.
Yoshi. Yoshi needs to calm down again. Another 10-second stage. Just come on, people. What are we doing? What are we actually doing here? I'm at a loss for words. I see what Yoshi's doing in these stages, and I'm legitimately at a loss for words. Like, how to describe it, how to beat it. I don't know anymore.
One clear Wiggler, but then TA's Wiggler cooperates. A little bit more lag chaining and short attacks. It's going to result in one chain, but extra combos are coming up. Kind of a bad formation on Blarg's side for still a pretty quick kill.
Yeah, still a rather amazing run from Yoshi to this point. Ooh, a little bit of a double tap from TetrisAttakr to try to extend that chain, but it may not matter too much because that's a low froggy anyway. Really did not seem to matter. Froggy finally going down in 30 seconds. And Yoshi's still giving a beating to all of these foes. Just absolutely amazing. And, as a reminder, if you want to support what these players are doing, like if you are just as in awe of this gameplay as we are, then feel free to donate to our prize pool, where all the players now in this bracket will be getting a piece based on how they finish, and another sub 5 cave entry from Yoshi. 4 for 4 on that so far. It's unbelievable. But yeah, just to type in our Twitch chat exclamation mark pool to get a link to donate to our prize pool. But if you are live on Twitch, you can throw in your bits. You can subscribe to the Twitch channel. It's just gonna make the experience a little bit sweeter for all of our players.
Yoshi's Hook, though, had the time to go up to second tier there, but couldn't find anything else to follow that up, so gets out relatively unscathed timer-wise. Meanwhile, TA has to do basically a whole new attack on Fish here. And it's not working
Yoshi
out well.
Going to an X6 chain. Must have recognized that there were hardly any combos to be had. Still hardly any combos in that chain.
Yeah, this was this plant was going
the
way
down
low.
stacking from Plant. Very fortunate though.
Wow.
There were definitely ways where Plant could have ruined Yoshi's day, but
yeah,
it's just
kind of a gift.
Not the order of operations that these foes tend to take, though. Very fortunate looking nonetheless. This might be a fortunate Raphael for TA if he can hurry and send more.
Well, these are convenient kind of killers. He's still finding random 3 pops. Takes care of one side, starts chaining on the other side. That's going to buy him time to downstack. Yoshi has been sending more combos in the meantime.
Yeah, wow, there's like three tiers of panels and no answer. That's a conch. that's a nice thing to get as a sort of consolation for this one.
Kamikone one chain is trying to pop off again with the board, kind of full of panels, although he's kind of popping a lot without sending much, so Yoshi still has time to send a lot of extra attacks. I don't think it's gonna get in like last time. Oh, that's kind of bigger, but Yoshi raises his stack in time.
Kamek popping off again.
He's gonna die eventually. Oh, Yoshi needs to drop this round of...
That's a conch.
Box, and he does.
Very, very fortunate clearing from Yoshi's Kamek, leading to no moves whatsoever, and this is the first time we're seeing Yoshi get to Bowser without a chance at a sub 8. Might want to do a wellness check on Yoshi and make sure he's okay after this. Still, we're seeing some unbelievable play.
Seems fine. We got a sufficient attack on Bowser, who did just raise and didn't do anything! What? What? That was the most generous Bowser I've seen in my life!
Wow. And the rare winning Rage Quit from Yoshi. That run ended up being Yoshi's fastest V-hard of the match in 8:01. Are you kidding me? That run ended up 8:01. Like Yoshi literally saying in the race chat, "Screw this game," and I don't blame him. What in the world? What in the world, indeed? Alright, I'm going to be, oh,
Oh, that TA hit tap.
Kamek. Okay,
Oh,
TA's
that
just
TA
going
hit
off.
back.
Going off the X8. I love it. Oh, TA, you need to raise your stack now! Oh, God.
We're okay.
So
We're
close.
living.
Oh, barely living. This has been a running problem, kind of a running gag for TetrisAttakr in tournament history. He's been a bit better about that in recent years. It's still a bit nerve-wracking. Oh wait, does TetrisAttakr have anything on the bottom here? No. Gonna have to use that second tier panels to clear everything, and he does.
Ah, the shake time. As soon as soft time actually comes into play, this Kamek's going to drop. Maybe here? Yeah.
Alright, I am letting our next competitors know that they're going to be ready to get going soon, because we do have more matches coming up as TetrisAttakr finishes out this Bowser with some attempt at style. But this is not the only match we have going today for those of you watching live on Twitch. So stick around. You're going to be expected to see a much closer matchup in the next match we have for you. We'll tell you more about that as soon as TetrisAttakr gets through this Bowser.
Drop it. Okay.
And there we go. Oh.
GG.
Bit disappointed from TetrisAttakr a bit disappointed, visibly so, but I think for the most part he did what he could. It's just a bit too much. Just a bit too much from our overall #1 seed. So let's go ahead and give Yoschi112 star number 4 and the win.
Hooray.
What a set of races. Like with that kind of average, Yoshi might as well be unbeatable.
A little too many hurdles to overcome there. Everything less than 9 minutes. What else can you do, really?
Alright. Fortunately, unlike in the pool stage, it looks like our final bracket is a little bit better at updating in real time with minimal interference on my part. So let's take a look at the updated standings now. Yoshi starting off strong with that 4-0 victory, as expected. And coming up next, we will be finding out who Yoshi plays in the next round. 2-seed Tayman, the 5-seed Foxy Man coming at you soon. 6, what are you hoping to see from that match?
7 games. I just want to see a good paneling, really, but primarily 7 games.
Yeah, these two have had some history between them, and I scramble a little bit here to try and find the notes with this history. I know that it is around here somewhere, because I could have sworn they had some sort of epic clash. Well, not in this game actually. No. These two have never played in TetrisAttakr. This is the PPL 2020 Grand Finals rematch. So this is gonna be quite the showdown for us to see, and we will be seeing that up next. But as we close out this first match of the day 6, what are your final thoughts about how that went?
That was about as much of a bloodbath as I was expecting, and everybody needs to be very afraid.
Be very, very afraid. With those kinds of times, there's very little room for anyone to beat Yoshi. Like maybe one bad cave section allows some of our top players a chance to get one game off of them, but if Yoshi's doing that with the consistency that we saw today, there is no one beating him. It's like if it weren't for that one easy race, Yoshi would have a chance to do a clean sweep throughout the entire tournament. Just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing indeed. And hopefully we'll get to see another amazing one. Amazing for a different reason coming up next. So those of you watching live on Twitch, we will be bringing you that shortly. But those of you on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. And that's going to do it for our coverage of this matchup. For Six and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, thanks for watching.
Later.